Good morning, friends. It's Tuesday, the 11th of March, 2025, and it's time for your news from dinarguru.com. 3/11/2025 Intel Guru Bruce. The contract rate on the Iraqi dinar is tied to what Iraq is selling their oil for. That was agreed upon already in a contract with Iraq. We have a very high rate on Iraqi dinar, especially the contract rate, which will be available only at redemption centers. The dong is a very good rate, very strong. 3/10/2025 Newshound Gruler article. America calls on Iraq to end dependence on Iranian energy and welcomes al-Sudani's commitment. Quote, the U.S. State Department called on Iraq to stop relying on Iranian energy sources as soon as possible. 3/10/2025 Newshound Guru Breitling, very basic. It is an inflated inflation. The inflation was created by how many notes they printed. They are producing more oil when it was worth $2 to $3 a pop. According to General Hugh Tant, at one time it was legitimately worth $3. Look at their oil production then, their economy then, the amount of notes they had. They have more customers, producing more oil. All those boxes check off. So what is keeping the value of the dinar down? It is the amount of notes that are out in circulation. That's it. That's all it is. Iraq has the opportunity to call in those notes and add value to its currency. 3/10/2025 Newshound Intel Guru Walking Stick. Reference Walking Stick's Aki and East update from 3/9/2025 below. Aki says, due to what the GOI and CBI are instructing us, I am moving my family to the city where the bank is where me and my boss work. The reason why is due to the fact that my boss told me you're going to be very busy very soon. Is bringing his family from the state that he lives in, he's bringing them down south of that state to be closer to this bank that he's in charge of. Aki must have a very good idea of this true time frame because he's moving his family to the bank's location. This target date has to be IMO within arm's reach. 3/10/2025 Intel Guru Mark Z. A couple of groups are working hard and they are being told that this is their month. Crossing my fingers it is true and we don't get another letdown. But there is certainly a lot of chatter right now. At some point, they have to pull the trigger. Fantastic news over the weekend, it just needs to manifest. 3/10/2025 Intel Guru Frank 26. It was last month that Sudani said, right around the middle of February, that at the end of February we will bring the budget tables. Then, towards the end of last month, he says, I'm going to do it at the beginning of March. On the 3rd of March, he comes out and he says, I'm going to do this at the middle of March. Here we are headed towards the middle of March in about another week, and he just made an announcement. He says, I'm going to expose the budget tables at the end of March. We went from the end of February to the beginning of March to the middle of March. What is April 1st? End of quarter. What did Dr. Shabibi want when he wanted to release the new exchange rate? The beginning or end of a year or the beginning of a quarter? 3/10/2025 Newshound Intel Guru FNU LNU article. The Central Bank of Iraq, CBI, has concluded its first quarterly meetings of 2025 with the U.S. Treasury Department and the Federal Reserve Bank, held in Dubai, UAE, with participation from international auditing and consulting firms EY, Ernst & Young, K2 Integrity, K2I, and Oliver Wyman. Here we see the meetings I reported some days ago are bearing fruit. We should all realize that Iraq has spent many billions of dollars to update their banking system with state-of-the-art features. Understand, a suppressed currency is not tradable internationally due to lack of faith and trust. Such massive ongoing improvements are aimed at a superior currency that will soon debut on the world stage. Unfortunately, we cannot have a definitive timing. It's coming, so just sit tight. 3/10/2025 Newshound Guru Claire article. Government Advisor 2025 budget will reach Parliament before end of Ramadan. Quote, Salah. Indicated that the budget schedules are expected to reach Parliament before the end of Ramadan, which falls at the end of March. 3/10/2025 Newshound Guru Jeff. What they've told us is that going into 2025, they were going to end the currency auctions. We know that much. They did say they transitioned to that new method of transferring foreign currencies abroad. allowing specific local banks within the country of Iraq to send the foreign currencies, but they never officially ended the currency auctions. We know the currency auctions have to end at least by the time the rate changes. We also know that from last November through the end of January, the currency auctions went up from about $280 million to $300 million. Then in January of this year, went higher from $290 million to $300 million, and their actions of incrementing the currency auctions to higher amounts suggest we're getting very close to nearing the end of this. 3 to 10, 20,000, 25, Intel Guru. 26. I know this blessing is coming, not because I know a date or a rate, but because I understand what the United States Treasury, Donald Trump and Soudani are doing with the CBI. 3 to 10, 2025. Intel Newshound Guru Mark Z. K. Articles. Washington calls on Iraq to dispense with Iran's energy as soon as possible. Major gas projects, fixed or floating platforms to boost energy in Iraq. This is so they no longer need Iranian gas and no longer flare or burn off gas to save money and help the environment. They hope to be independent from Iranian energy within 4 months. There is a huge push to stop Iranian influence so Iraq can move forward. 3/10/2025 Newshound Intel Guru Mountain Goat articles. Investment opportunities are expanding. FAO is preparing to transform into the largest industrial city in the Middle East, and MF confirms support for Iraq in developing financial policies. Quote, the development road will transform Iraq into a pivotal commercial center linking the east and the west through advanced industrial cities, extending from Al-Fa to the Turkish border. All I can say is, wow, wow, wow. How can the dinar ever stay at 1/6 of a penny in the near future? And that ends all the news from dinarguru.com. We hope this brings value to your day. If so, please like and subscribe, and ring the bell to be notified when our reports are uploaded. Thank you for joining us, and have a great Tuesday.